hijacked the vision, but the fork remembers. Peer-to-peer cash, real Bitcoin, BCH.
Hijack Bitcoin, they block the flow. Small blocks, high fees, watch the real one grow. BCH, the chain they couldn't kill. Satoshi's vision on chain for real.
Ego Wakarimasen.
Now we speak the code, peer-to-peer cash.
Reload the node.
We used to onboard people to Bitcoin Cash. One QR installs a wallet. The other one is a paper wallet that actually has Bitcoin Cash on it.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So we know you have over 100,000 followers, so there's 10 of those to give away to whomever you'd like. Just wanted to ask you, the headline of the white paper is Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. With what you see all around here, how close do you think are we to attaining that goal? Honest answer.
Honestly, I think we're very close because you know what? Like, people have to break the generational mindset of having someone control where your money is and how much it is worth. So I think we're like almost there, especially with like apps like Cake Wallet that really are enabling privacy, and Lightning Network and a bunch of peer-to-peer things. You know, Cake Wallet was the first Monero wallet, so they're very privacy focused. So Monero, like when MWeb, they actually added privacy to Bitcoin. If you want to go talk to them about that. So I think we're getting close with people like Cake Wallet and Trezor, especially a good cold wallet that is connected to Cake. I think we're there. We're getting there.
Big fan of Cake. They integrate BCH as well, so we use it really a lot for swaps.
Yeah, Cake Wallet's fantastic.
Yeah, it's
They're
really nice.
OGs. I trust them.
Yeah.
Open source is the right source.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Very cool. Are you still sticking with the Miss Teen Crypto name now that you're in your 20s?
Yes, it is. It is my brand, and it is. I'll always be Miss Teen Crypto until I'm old and wrinkly.
All right.
But I do go by my name, Randy Hipper, so you can look me up, Miss Teen Crypto or Randy Hipper. It'll all come up.
Awesome, awesome. Hand those out to whomever you'd like. You got 10 of them there. There's about $2 in BCH on each one.
Okay.
$2 today. Could be $1 tomorrow. Could be $5 tomorrow. We don't know.
Okay.
So, but
Sounds
yeah,
great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, dude.
Thank
Thank you so
Clients
much.
attacked on site. Censorship war in the dead of night. They said store of value.
It's a lot of the same opinions, it's a lot of the same people, it's a lot of the same problems being discussed with no action behind it. And every single time that we go on these stages, they're just like, yeah, you know, we should do something about it, but you know, maybe it's a longer term problem, or you know, we'll just solve it when it's actually important. And I'm like, this is just like the antithesis to everything that we're doing in BCH, where we're shipping a new upgrade every year, we're doing things that are pragmatic, even going all the way back to the block size war. Increasing the block size was a pragmatic move then, and people try to dispute that, but if you just look at the data, the blocks were full, the fees were skyrocketing, so we did something about it. And so to see everybody here being like, oh, well, what should we do? There's plenty of talk, but no action, and they're just talking about the action.
Transactions, Lightning Palm, Celine Wallet, be your own Baycom. No KYC, keep your hands off me. SPV phone sync.
all the benefits of BTC, Bitcoin, plus Ethereum, because we have smart contracts, NFTs, tokens, and we are leading the charge on quantum resistance as well. Our update goes live in about 3 weeks, which will make covenants possible, and essentially the first quantum resistant wallet involved. We got a little surprise for you here.
Me too.
Okay. Oh yes, I want your cards, definitely. These are so slick.
If you want the whole collection, it's $100, and I do take BCH.
Awesome. I'll give you BCH for 100 for the whole collection.
Like an hour ago, I interviewed Jeremy Rubin,
Yep.
who's the developer who's working on CTV.
Yep.
And he told me that when he did CSFS, which is, I'm too tired to tell you what that is, but he told me that he got inspired by what the developers on Bitcoin Cash did.
Okay.
So that's a very formal acknowledgement that you guys did a pretty good job scaling.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know, sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong.
Of course.
The market sort of picked a winner, but on the other hand, technically you guys did a better job scaling.
Indeed.
So I'm really proud of our community for that, but then at the same time, it's like, man, there's still so much work to do. And I feel like a lot of the problems that we have are just straight up catch-22 problems. How do we get the critical mass of users, the circular economy, the hub, like businesses using it, like more people earning in BCH, more people spending in BCH. Like, you have to attack this problem from both ends. And because of our limited resources, that's just been difficult over the years. I think we are pushing through. I mean, we are seeing it in the metrics, in the market cap and everything, but there's just still so much work to do. And so my impression of the conference with all of that is, man, I feel like we're still behind. I always call it the race to 2030. If we look at this conference, it is absolutely infiltrated by suits, corpos.
You feel me? Yeah. And it's a cash. That motherfucker kind of tight.
You know what it is? It's 00 tats, the black James Bond with the tattoo gun. You know, we had at Bitcoin 26, and I just did 2 Bitcoin Cash tattoos at Bitcoin 26. It's a walking, talking billboard that is permanent.
You know, every fiat currency throughout time has failed in a matter of time. Usually within 100 years, most within 30 years, they fail. Because as soon as the clowns realize they have a money printer, they debase it completely. Basically, the US dollar is the best horse in the glue factory. All fiat's going to zero, but the USD will be the last one to go to zero. So, you know, again, my challenge to you is strike the root of the problem. There's nothing wrong with because there's going to be a transitionary period there from fiat to Bitcoin Cash or whatever cryptocurrency is out there.
For sure.
And I don't think there's just going to be one. We think we have the best solution for a plethora of reasons, but I think there's going to be a lot of solutions out there, which is fine, as long as it's actually being used as money. 99% of the shit in this building, they're in it for the number go up and that's it. They're not actually using it as a medium of exchange, which is money's most essential quality. The store of value comes because of its utility as a medium of exchange.
I know BRICS they're trying to.
I was just going to say, BRICS has entered the chat.
I think we're going to see our economy boom, and I think we're going to see crypto, Bitcoin in particular, boom in these next couple.
But if it's not used as money, it's gutless. It has no fangs.
That's true.
I have BCH in here.
Okay.
So you know there's money in here.
Okay.
I'm going to send you another $2 here.
We appreciate that. Got it right there.
So you got the $2.
Cool.
And that was instant. That wasn't waiting for a 10-minute block time on BTC or using Lightning Network, which isn't BTC at all. So this is instant peer-to-peer, and we'd love to talk further if you've got connections and people that are looking for crypto solutions. So we onboarded you last night with the cash stamp.
Yes.
What had you been exposed to Bitcoin Cash before? What's your experience and history there, and what are your thoughts initially?
Well, yesterday, that was my first time actually interacting with Bitcoin Cash. Only heard of Bitcoin Cash, specifically because I'm on like different subreddits, like the BTC Reddit. I was always told that Bitcoin Cash was just a fork. So it was always presented to me as something to not pay attention to. However, the conversation you and I had yesterday was really enlightening. Even seeing how easy the onboarding process was. I love how it was a non-KYC situation. It really made me feel frictionless. And it got me more interested. Even the story that you were talking about with it being number 2 at one point, going on the way down to 30, coming back up to 10, I really took that seriously because I understand the resistance that it takes for a blockchain to not disappear.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's very well said.
You know, fighter life, athlete life is very short term. It's like 20, I'm doing 21 years, but you have to be smart with your money. You have to know what is invest. And you see what is the problem, inflation, what's going on. The money you make in 2006 is the same money you make in 2026. So I invest in Bitcoin because it's like a training. You train hard. It's a delayed gratification. You have to be patient and believe. And I believe it's going to be the future. So because I share it with my fans, and I made the book for kids, comic book for the learning. I believe the new generation can teach the old generation what is Bitcoin is and what the freedom is.
Hey guys, Steve Thurman here. I'm with Mike Kelly, co-founder of Lucky.net. Mike, tell us a little about Lucky.net and what you guys do and how you're partnered with Compass.
Well, we are a Bitcoin mining app. It's web-based right now, but it will be available in the App Store. And it's solo Bitcoin mining. If you win the block, you get the whole block. So it isn't like cloud mining where you're trying to split it depending on the power you put in. And it's a lot of fun. We've gamified it. If you go on there, we have events once a week with Compass where they provide tons of power, and during that time you mine that block. I think every time we've done it, every week we've had at least one winner. I think one time we didn't, and we refunded everyone's power pass, which is usually you get the power pass from just checking on the app every 12 hours. You spin the wheel, you get power points, you could actually win an actual pass by spinning the wheel, and it's a lot of fun. I think everybody will like it. The neat thing is we launched it in February, a soft launch, and we've had 18 people mine blocks so far.
That's awesome. And a block, if you don't know or you need a reminder, you get 3 Bitcoin Cash plus all the transactions in that block until the halvening, which happens in about a year and a half. You'll get that 3 BCH. So we believe in the Bitcoin Cash community that it's better in every aspect, and it is Bitcoin. But one thing we cannot deny is that BTC has the hash power.
Yeah.
Can you explain to our community how using Lucky could essentially boost the hash power for BCH and benefit the community at large?
Yeah, you know, if you on the app, I don't know much about it, but you can see how much activity is going on. Everything's transparent. And
we built a community.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we have our own little community behind it, but
very transparent.
It's very transparent, so you could see more people using it since it's come out. You could see it ramping up, especially when we do a power hour. You could see that how much hash power is going towards mining the Bitcoin Cash.
So if somebody in the community wants to get involved with this, what's the minimum point of entry, and what can they expect in the experience?
Gosh, I wish I knew that. So it's $5 a month is the entry rate. And that's the other thing. Most of our people that have won have got it with a $5 subscription, which is crazy. You know, so that really is, it is being lucky. Some of these people are lucky. You know, some people, I think we can go up to, gosh, I think it's like $4,000 for a year subscription at the maximum base power. But, you know, half the people that have mined it, I think, is a $5 subscription a month, which is awesome.
And they can pay that in BCH, correct?
Oh,
right.
yep.
So currently we have registered red and black Angus cattle, and I'm trying to get to a point to where we can produce beef for Bitcoiners, so where they can come to bitcoinranch.com and actually order beef with a good story that they can read about how the animals were developed.
I just onboarded him with that cash stamp a couple of hours ago.
Yep.
We just want to get a bit of feedback on Travels.io, what you guys do. As I mentioned before, a lot of people in our community, the Bitcoin Cash community, use Travala for their travels and booking. Why would they consider Travels.io instead? If you want to go and give us your elevator pitch.
Yeah, absolutely. So Travels.io is a crypto-native travel booking site. You can book flights, hotels, rental cars, experiences. You can use crypto, you can use a credit or debit, or you can use any of the top 100 crypto tokens, including Bitcoin Cash. We have millions and millions of options in terms of flights, hotels, and experiences, again, that all of your traditional booking sites have. The token is really a reward system that allows people to, you know, they get paid 3 to 5% rewards off every transaction, and then they can use that to, you know, to buy more flights or to cash it or, you know, swap it for Bitcoin Cash or other cryptocurrencies. So, you know, ultimately, we're looking for the best partner, and you've definitely opened my eyes to what the possibilities are. Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.